The following is a presentation of the Interfaith Broadcasting Commission.
It's never going to be home until we home. That's your own place, you know, and wherever it is, whatever it is, home is home.
The dream of owning a home is out of reach for about 35 million people in the U.S. today.
If you show me where someone lives, I can tell you whether they are rich or poor.
Most of those left out of the dream live in substandard housing, are unable to afford rental property near where they work, or they're homeless.
I can probably tell you what kind of life they lead. I can certainly tell you what kind of school they go to.
You have to have housing in order to function. That is the most important component that a person needs.
I don't like when the mice do noises. They scare me.
If it rains, it might rain flood in my house. Or if the people upstairs run the toilet, it'll flood from upstairs to downstairs.
Everything about who children will be is being formed today. And their surroundings help them to know what is possible in their lives.
The identity, the self-esteem, who I am is really where I live.
If you want to have a religious experience, be homeless with a 12-year-old.
When people think about the issue of affordable housing, they tend to put the issue in a corner, in a niche. Because for most people, they live in very nice homes. Matter of fact, owning and having a home in the United States has been a pretty good thing for most people. But what they forget sometimes is someday their children are going to need a place to live. And at some point, they're going to need a place to live that they can afford.
Certainly if you're a property owner, you're thrilled with the housing market over the last several years. The fact that it's leaving so many other families unable to make ends meet hasn't received as much attention yet. But it's certainly a crisis that's happening first in our urban areas, but will spread throughout the United States.
In our worst case cities, like a Los Angeles, a median income family of four might have a $55,000 income, which isn't bad, but the median income house is now $550,000.
Affordable rental housing has also shrunk. There's a real serious problem for workplace housing of first responders, policemen and women, firemen and women.
In this recent period of housing prosperity, there have been winners and losers. The winners have been people who already own their home. It's been like magic. They go to bed at night, they sleep soundly, they wake up richer. It's like having a second job and never having to wake up. And that's great. If you don't own a home, however, it's just the opposite. Not only are you not getting any richer, but the possibility of owning a home is getting farther and farther away.
Habitat for Humanity is seeing now families who are living multiple people in one room, multiple families in a small apartment, more and more families being pushed into illegally converted rental units like garages, and the housing crisis is becoming very desperate in Los Angeles.
The Suarez family is caught in that crisis. Yolanda is the oldest daughter.
The rules are there's no more than 5 members are allowed to be here, and if the landlord would find out, then we might be kicked out. We've been living like this for many years.
This family of 9 is living in a 2-bedroom apartment.
It's a heavy load. I have to work 40 hours a week. I've been helping my dad with the expenses, with the rent, everything since I was 14. I work from 9 to 5, 9 to 4:30. From there I go to school, and I get out at 10:30. I come home, I study. If the kids are still up, I try to check their homework. I study, I clean if it's necessary, and then I sleep at 1, wake up at 7, and take the kids to school the next morning. It's very stressful for us. The little ones need their space to do their activities such as their homework, and we also need our own space to study and just have some time, some private time. The kids, they're not really allowed to go outside and play, so they have to stay indoors. The area is not safe. Since they're not allowed to go out here in the neighborhood, I try to take them out to the park or just to have fun. I'm trying to help the little ones grow up in a positive way.
by definition, a quarter of the population is going to lag economically. And that quarter will not be able to afford market quality housing, period, full stop. The question is, do you do something about it, and if so, what?